We alive here, A Real Beauty by Cynthia. I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back. No, I'm just kidding. Hi everyone. Today I'm doing a special video working alongside Leslie here.
I work at Color Salon in Hollywood Hills, and I've been training with Cynthia for over a year now. I'm really excited to be able to show you guys what I've learned from her.
Yes. So today, what we're gonna do is a pattern that I like to use for some of my clients that have grown out ombre, which is kind of what she has. She kind of got in there and worked it on herself a little bit, so we're gonna recreate the pattern and make it nice. This is also my cousin, Esmer.
Hello.
And she actually just got her license too, so she's gonna be doing some hair.
All right, so let's begin. She did attempt to do her own balayage, so we are definitely going to blend out this pattern that we see here. It does help that her ends are already blonde so that we can have a lighter result on the bottom. And this is the sectioning. I go off of whatever way that my client wears their hair. In this case, she wears in the middle, so it's sectioned down the middle. And the crown we section across and then straight down the back of the hair. These are the products we're using today: Redken Flash Lift, 10 Volume Developer, and pH Bonder to protect the hair from breaking. First section is in the back in a diagonal section. This is going to give a light result by the neck, and it's going to be bringing all the blonde forward. So this is why I like to go and start in a diagonal in the back and go off of their hairline, because it's going to bring the most blonde and brightness falling down in their face, like forward. If you go in a horizontal section in the back, it's going to leave a little bit of that dark shadow that contours your neckline. It'll be a little dark in that area, so this is why I like to start in a diagonal in the back. And then we pretty much pivot the section. So we're following the hairline of how the hair falls from the back of her head. So as you can see here, we start to pivot and make the sections shift from a diagonal and transitioning to a horizontal. And this it's kind of like a fan sectioning, if that makes sense. It kind of starts high up to the neck and then it slowly is falling and tapering and centering to the back. The reason why I like to section like this when I'm doing baby lights and going a lot lighter with my client is because it is following the hairline and the way that the hair falls. So it's going to give a more natural flowing blend as the hair is highlighted. Some sectioning will create shadows and depth in different areas, but I find that this sectioning is really good if you just want to be pretty much all over blonde and having it fall like as closely to the hairline as possible, and like surrounding your face and giving the most brightness around your neckline and your face frame. So Leslie is just continuing the same exact thing on the left side. Here you can see it a little bit better. You want to make sure that you saturate the hair really well, and when the hair is long, you want to make sure that you can move it to the side of the foil where it's laying flat and it's going to be saturated really easily. If it's laying on top of the hair that you just painted, it might not get saturated as well. So you want to make sure you have a foil that's long enough for the hair you're working with, or simply just move the hair to the side of the foil there's not hair already on, if that makes sense. Now we're working to the top of the hair. Pretty much, if it's a wide section, you want to split it into two. You don't want to have to worry about the hair coming out of the sides or the bleach coming out of the side of the foil when you're folding it. If the section is too wide, then just break it up into two and use two foils. Now we are in the front sectioning. So it's pretty much the same thing as the back. You're going to be sectioning on a diagonal following the hairline. And whenever I do the hairline, I like to do 2 to 3 foils back to back. This means there's no hair in between. So what this is going to do is it's going to give a bolder highlight, and it's pretty much the face frame and the money piece in the front that everyone goes crazy for. You simply just do like 3 foils back to back with no hair in between, and then you slowly start to go back to your normal weave where you take the weave out and have some hair breaking it up. So whenever you're doing baby lights, the amount of hair that's left in between is going to be the depth that's left with your blend, which means the dark. So the more blonde you want someone to be, the less hair in between there's going to be from each section. And with baby lights, you want to always pick a thin weave out so that the hair is saturated really well so it can lift really well. This does take a long time, and it is a lot of foil, and it is a lot of patience. This is also why I strongly suggest everyone to work with 10 volume, especially to start off, because if you're using a higher developer and you're taking a long time to weave, this is when like breakage starts to happen, and we definitely want to avoid that. But as you can see here, we're in the toning section. So she just used a purple shampoo. I like to use the So Silver by Matrix. And I like to purple shampoo my clients first, let it sit for 5 minutes, rinse it out, and then get ready for the whole toning part of it. So she's just doing a shadow root toner here and blending it. I think there's about 3 toners going on here. As you can see, it's starting to really change colors, look really nice and cool and ashy. I like to use Redken shades as my toners, and here we are with the beautiful results. She has such beautiful ashy tones coming through, beautiful blend, framing her face, just love it.
So this is the lovely blend that Leslie did. This is the same blend that I do in a lot of my clients, and I trained her very well in it, and as you can see, she did an amazing job. If you just turn your head to the side, you can see like how all the tones are really cool and really dimensional. I actually had her come back another day because when we had finished it, it was so dark outside and we're not getting a lot of this nice natural lighting. So I had her come in today and we just curled her hair so that you guys can see it all nice and beautiful. And we have a lot of the outside cooler tones hitting it, so that's why you see a lot of this ash. And I'm using a ring light. This ring light is why you can see like really nice glowiness on the skin, and it projects really beautiful tones with the hair. If I don't have the ring light, it kind of has dark. You're still going to see the natural ashiness from the natural light that's coming in, but allowing the ring light to hit the hair is just giving you a little bit more of that shine. Go ahead and turn around so you can just see the front. So I just wanted to show you the lighting of it and the dimension that it has and how beautiful it is. But a lot of my pictures that I do, they're either hitting from natural lighting outside, and now that I have this new ring light, this is what I used to take some of my pictures, and that's how you're getting a lot more of the shine and more true of the tone coming out. I just wanted to share that tip with you so that for your pictures that you do in the future, you can maybe do in natural lighting, or if you have the money to invest in a ring light, it's really great because it makes your hair look so much better, and it's definitely worth it for you to have those really nice, amazing pictures on your page.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to book an appointment with Leslie, you can find her on Instagram at Ortiz if you please.